Getting some breaking developments now coming in, and this is news coming in from the Poonch district, where we are now understanding that an anti-terror operation in fact has been launched in as many as 13 villages of the Poonch district. Some visuals on your screens, and the reason that this anti-terror operation is taking place because security agencies got reports that possibly this is an area that could be shielding certain terrorists. We'll try and get more details. I believe our colleague Tejinder is in fact now joining us on the broadcast. Tejinder, give us the details.
Yes, Ridhima, massive anti-terror operation has been launched by the security forces. This is a joint operation of the army and the SOG of the Jammu and Kashmir police. As many as 13 villages in Poonch district's Mendra Tehsil, the operation is underway in these places. 13 villages are being searched by the security forces. This after security forces got the inputs about the presence of terrorists in this area. If you remember, for quite past few months, there are being attempts being made from across the line of control to send as many terrorists into this region to vitiate peace in Poonch Rajouri belt. This year alone, we saw several terror attacks taking place in Poonch Rajouri belt, and the security forces also say that they have inputs that some groups of terrorists who had earlier infiltrated into the Indian side are active in Poonch Rajouri belt. So right now, as we speak, the combing operation is underway in at least 13 villages of Mendra Tehsil in Poonch district to flush out or to find these terrorists and neutralize them. Yes, Ridhima.
Tejinder, just taking on from what you were pointing out a short while ago, two things that I wanted to understand. One, I think you've already addressed that are combing operations currently on. Secondly, is there a fear that these were terrorists who were infiltrated earlier as well?
See, Ridhima, right now the inputs about these terrorists is sketchy. But yes, the security forces do believe that there are certain group of terrorists who were responsible for several terror attacks, including the one in Dangri, which happened earlier this year, and 2 terror attacks in Poonch, in which 10 army personnel they were martyred. So this group of terrorists, which security forces believe that there are at least 3 to 4 active group of terrorists who had earlier infiltrated into the Indian side, they could be active in this area, and there is possibility of some fresh infiltration taking place. So the security forces right now, they are not ruling out anything, and that is the reason that this operation was launched, because some local residents of this area, they had given inputs to security forces that they had seen some suspicious activity, some people wearing camouflage dresses and carrying out backpacks were seen in this area. After that, this cordon and search operation was launched. Yes, Ridhima.
Tejinder, we'll have to leave that conversation there. Thanks a lot for getting us all those details.